And we are live.
We're live. Must be the Destiny Hour with Paul. Glad I can make it. Welcome, Shay. Welcome wherever you are in the world. It's raining cats and dogs here in Johannesburg, which is good. I love the rain, don't you? Really. There's nothing like a rainstorm in Africa. It's absolutely incredible. The lightning is frightening. The thunder is also frightening. But it just comes down in buckets. It's good. I like it. So, I am a psychic, guidance counsellor, life coach, and sometimes a friend. It depends how you treat. Taking your questions on anything in this world, big, small, silly. So be polite. You ask one question, and if you want to make a donation, well, you can. Should be on the screen, Shay. Is it? Why are you smiling?
Nothing.
Shay, why are you smiling?
Nothing.
Share it. Look, it's my show, Shay. And when
I feel obligated to tell you somebody said Happy Monday.
Okay, we've got a thing going on in these pathetic DJs on South African radio try to be polite, saying Happy Monday, Happy Tuesday, Happy Wednesday, right? That's not a thing. Okay, it's not a thing. It's like saying Happy 9:45. It's not a thing. So it really bugs me. Happy Monday. I know what you mean. Thank you. So happy 8:05, wherever you are in the world.
Are you ready to start?
No, because somebody said Happy Monday. Ah.
And the person said, oh boy.
What kind of person?
I'm Shredder.
I'm Shredder. I know what you mean, Shredder. Thank you. Appreciate that. But if you say it again, I'll have to cut your leg off. I suppose we better open. Well, should I give them chance to get their checkbooks out?
You can, but, it's the 13th, middle of the month. It's a bit...
So they're making their problems my problems.
Yeah, that's the whole aim of the show.
So it's a free show again. I feel like causing nonsense.
I can see so.
So wherever you are in the world, happy 8:10.
It's not even 3:08.
Hey?
It's 3:08.
Happy 8:03, wherever you are in the world.
Okay, let's kick things off with Valerie.
Valerie.
On Facebook, who asks, Hi Paul, how are you doing? May I kindly have a reading regarding my finances? I don't even know how I'm going to make it through the next month.
Okay, Valerie. It's going to be tight. There's no doubt in my mind. And you've got 5 weeks of hardship. I know a lot of people are saying that they are going to hold back on Christmas gifts this year because of the economic downturn. Valerie, you've got 5 weeks of rough. That's it. What I need you to do is try and pay some bills, even if it's not the whole amount. But excuse yourself for any Christmas gifts and that. I will say that there is sunshine for you. But next 5 weeks are going to be tough. But you will get through this. I've got to tell you that. Valerie, my heart goes out to you, my baby. It really does. But a lot of people are in financial poo-poo.
Next question is from Carol, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I trust you're well. Just started on a new job today and I wanted to ask, how do you see it going? Is it the one? Or should I wait a bit since I still have that option? When am I going to have that big breakthrough?"
Okay, Carol, you're working, that's good. You need to stick it out. I want to say the first quarter of next year, but I don't think you're going to, because I don't think you're entirely happy. So you can start sending your resume out round about March. I will say that I think mid-year next year sees a progressive change for you, and you're going to be stepping up. But for now, it's not ideal, but it's work. Stick with it. Yeah.
And last one on Facebook is from Kavita, who asks, "Hi there, still haven't found a job. Do you see it happening for me anytime soon?"
Kavita. Kavita, yeah, the possibilities are still there, that you are going to be working. There's a good chance the next 2 weeks are significant. But certainly by next month. But persevere, please. Persevere. It's looking favourable.
Moving on to Twitch. I'm Shreya asks, "Hello Paul and Shay, happy Monday. I will never tell it to you again." I was wondering if you could tell me if going into the field of video game development is something the universe wants me to do. Thank you in advance.
I'm Shredder, hello. Twitch is a gaming platform, isn't it? So it makes sense. It is, and that's the quick answer. The long-winded answer for you, Shredder, is that you're going to have to look and search and read, because it's a competitive industry. It's also a lot of people, young people, you know, that's their passion. Yes, you must. It's going to be a long journey to get to the appropriate point that you want, but do not give up on your dream. So, you know, if you still have to do Pac-Man revivals in the meantime before you get to the place that you want to go, it's fine. You get any kind of gaming experience or programming or development under your belt, and that is going to stand you in good faith. But yes, you should be doing it. Good luck, Shredder.
And Pablo from home asks, "Hello Paul, it's good to see you. Will me and my girlfriend named M get married?"
Pablo. Hello. Will you get married? Okay, Pablo from home. It has the potential for you to get married. That's what I want to say, but there's still a little bit of work to be done. And when I say that, you've still got to date the whole of next year. But 2023, if you get through next year, 2023 holds that promise. So there's still a bit of work to be done, but it has every potential of you marrying M. So,
moving on to Instagram, we're going to start off with Navra. Hello Paul and Shay, I hope you're doing well. Will Amon and I get married in 2022?
who?
Will Amon and I get married in 2022?
That's just a couple of weeks from now. Did I say that? I did say that, didn't I? Yes, madam. You and him are going to get married. I think you will be talking about it in March. You'll be talking about it and planning. So I probably toward after mid-year. So yes, it's on. Woo!
Next question is from Galante, who asks, "Hi Shay and Paul, are S and I a good match? He said last time he needs teaching. What did you mean by that?"
Training. You've got to train him to be more responsible. That's probably what I meant. Guys have got to do a bit of growing up when they get into a relationship. You know what I mean? They're a little bit childish. Is the question... I've forgotten the question.
Is he and her a good match?
He and her are a good match. Yes. As long as he grows up a little bit and becomes a little bit more responsible, it's a good match. So you need to take a chance on him. Cool.
And last question on Instagram is from Sana Chopra, who asks, "Hi Paul, I hope you're doing well. Please, can you tell me something about my love life for the next 3 months?"
Love life for 3 months. That doesn't make sense. My love life for the next 3 months. That, you're crying out for attention and dating. That's not the real thing, is it? So you just want some touch, baby. Are you going to get some touch in the next 3 months? Yes, you're going to get lucky. How's that? It's empty. There's no love there. So it's not love life really, it's sex life. Big difference. Anyone can get laid. Do you know that? Anyone can get laid. Well, some people, if they'll go out and they want to get laid, they can get laid. So, love, you can't use that word. It's not love, you just want sex. Rompy pompy. I'm finished.
Moving on to YouTube, Daria asks, good evening, Paul. Is in a potential long-term partner. I have feelings for him, but I don't know if this connection is worth exploring.
Daria, hello. It certainly is. It's worth exploring, and when I say that, there's also feelings from him, but he's just got to get used to the idea of feelings rather than just rompy-pompy. It's worth exploring, sweetheart. Okay, I don't want you to put all your eggs in the basket, in the one basket, if you know what I mean. But do explore it. But keep your head. Do you know what I mean? It's definitely worth it.
Pretty good question next from Jess Beale, who asks, "Hi y'all. I feel like I'm at odds with myself. I have a habit of thinking the worst about people, and I admit it's very shameful and problematic.
Right.
How do I overcome this way of thinking?"
It's a brilliant question. And I'm glad you asked that, because I always tell you this. Is Jess? Did you say Jess? It's a brilliant question. I always say that the most famous painting in the world would be the Mona Lisa, right? And people that have gone to see it are surprised how small it is. It's about 30 centimeters or so, right? It's about that big. And it's the most, there's so many aspects. It's supposed to be the most perfect hand ever painted. The eyes follow you around. The smile is enchanting. But when you get up close, it's cracked, right? And a lot of people will go, "Oh, it's cracked." The most beautiful painting in the world. And people are like that. It is so easy to say, "I hate this person, I hate that." It's so difficult to say, "I love something," or "I like something," because we get caught up in a world, and the worldly ways lend to those comments. The trick is to look for the nice in any situation. It's so easy to say the obvious. I remember my mate a few years ago. He was losing his hair in his 20s, and this another mate came up to him and said, "You're going bald," and he announced it I think we're in a pub, and so my mate said to him, "And you're ugly," straight off like that. It gets you nowhere. It gets you absolutely nowhere. Try look for the light. Try look for the bright in things. It's too easy to say the Mona Lisa's cracked, baby. It's a habit, and it's a great question. That's why I'm harping on about it. Look for the good. And I'm telling you, your whole outlook will change. Great question. Love it.
Moving back onto Facebook, Duduzile asks, "Good evening, Paul and Shay. I hope that you are doing well. I started working on the 1st of November and I've still not recovered from the debts. When am I going to be financially free?"
Glad you're working, Dudu. Glad. I mean, it's a luxury. It really is. Okay, you're going to see a difference in the next 3 months. Now, I know that sounds like I've sent you to jail for 3 months, but I'm telling you the truth. By April's paycheck, so it's the end of March, you'll see a big difference. Do not let the whole debt drown you. And that's what's happening at the moment. You're going, it's drowning me. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? All you can do is budget towards the debt. If you can't pay the full amount, then pay what you can afford. As long as you're paying towards your debt, they can't touch you. All right? But you should be on your feet again in about March to do.
Next question is from Ivory, who asks, "Hi Paul, would 2022 be a good year for me?"
Will you be good for 2022, Ivory? We all expect at the beginning of the year, our new year, next year's going to be great, and, New Year's resolution and blah, 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 blah.
New year, new me.
Yeah, all that rubbish. What are you going to do differently in 2022, Ivory? What are you going to do differently? You can't expect the year to be kind to you just because it's you. You have to stop holding back, for one thing, and stop feeling sad. And the minute you are more hopeful, well, then 2022 will offer that hope. But at the moment, you're just waiting for the year to be kind to you. And you have to be a little bit more hopeful, a little bit more positive. But there are opportunities for you. So you need to be in that frame of mind, Ivory. Is it the Pepsi time? Do you want the song?
No, because we might get copyright strikes.
Oh, Warner Brothers. I think they don't like the fact that I'm saying it's Pepsi time. Can you believe it?
If you say it in a Johnny Cash way, maybe we can get away with this.
Where am I? Who are you? Where am I?
I don't even know anymore. Quickly moving on to Instagram. Anjum asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you are all good. Will my marriage end? Will my husband come back to me? Thanks."
Where is he? That's the question. Will it end? I think it needs some time apart. I don't know if he's been gone 3 or 4 months, but I don't think it's over. I don't. I think there's a good chance that he will come back, but you guys have to communicate why he left in the first place. Did you have anything to do with it? Could you change anything? And if you think along those terms, I think there's a good chance that you can continue to be married. So I wish you luck.
Next question is from Leah, who says, "Hi Paul, good evening. I hope all is well. I'm tired of working at the clubs. I'm looking to start a new job working from home, making around the same amounts I made at the clubs. What do you suggest?"
That's a big change, Leah. Big change. I think you should do the home situation part-time. I think you're acting out of anger or frustration at the moment. You might be fed up with the clubs and that, but it's been kind to you. So before I throw in the towel at the club, I would start the home-based thing on a part-time, couple of hours a day, but I would keep the club work, and then give it 3 months, and if you can start making what you're currently making, then it's safe for you.
Next question, moving on to Twitch. The consultant asks, "Hi Belinda Show, how will things work out at my current job? There is this new supervisor who's being a bit of an annoyance and is being nitpicky. I'm doing my best to keep my cook, but I'm not
Cool.
but I'm not sure what to make of it at this point."
Okay. You've heard that saying, new brooms sweep clean. So when a new boss or supervisor comes in, they're desperate to prove themselves. So they pick. I think you should give it some time and let him or the supervisor settle down. It's the most difficult thing to try and bite your tongue, but it needs to be done. It needs 6 weeks for this person to settle down. If they haven't settled down in 6 weeks, then I would consider looking for something else. But persevere, please. You don't have to prove yourself. They do. Just remember that.
Moving on to YouTube, Sly asks, "Hello, any messages from my grandfather who passed in 1990 when I was 5? Always wondered about him as a person since I never got to know him."
Okay. Sly, there is a time limit on people sticking around. You can't expect a message after all these years. They have to move on, they have to progress. I will tell you this, Sly, that whilst you were coming up in the world, there was a lot of attention and a lot of presence around you. But now that you're all grown, I think the job is done. I will say this, that you turned out wonderful. That's the message that I'm getting. You turned out very, very wonderful. That's the best word. Okay, but as far as a message is concerned directly, I'm not getting something as definite as you would like. But having said that, I'm also getting pink. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, Sly, but I'm getting pink come through as a light. So that is a love thing toward you, okay? And I would say that they are very happy with your progress. But you need to go into the world now and do your thing.
Next question is from Kapil, who asks, "Do you see communication between Sonam and me?"
Communication. Yeah, I do see it happening, but not as quickly as you would like. And I've got probably a month of of lack of communication, but I think there is going to be communication, but I just don't think it's going to be as communicative as you want. Know what I mean? I don't think he's going to express himself as much as you would like him to, but communication certainly in about a month.
Next question is from Coco, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, will the stressful situation at home subside?"
No, not over holidays. Families are notorious for fighting. Especially if there's alcohol involved. Will it get better? It needs another week before, so I don't know what the date is today.
13th.
Another week, 20. Yeah, another week to subside, but next week it gets a lot better.
Next question is from Rita, who asks, "Does Burhan have feelings for me? Will he reconcile with me?"
He does have feelings. That's the first thing. Will he reconcile with you? I think he will, but not soon. I'm more likely to think 6 to 8 weeks. So that would be February. Yeah. But yes.
Last two on YouTube, then moving on. Kira asks, "Hi Paul, I hope you're doing amazing today. Will I get the parcel that I'm waiting for by the end of the year?"
End of the year. Wow. Yeah. Yes, you will. I think it's next 10 days.
And next question is from Brolik, who asks, "Hi Paul, I hope all is well. Wondering how things will pan out in the relationship department. There's someone I've met and they're pushing for more, but I'm honestly not too sure what to make of them."
Who's this?
Brolik.
Brodick. Don't be pushed. Okay? Don't you be pushed. I said I love you, now take off your clothes. No. Don't be pushed. It's not fair. You don't do that pushy business, because love is not something, it grows. You know what I mean? You can't sort of microwave it. It does have potential, but I'm just worried that it's easy come, easy go with this guy, and that's what is going to destroy it, because the impatience and the control issues that this person has are going to push you away. So I couldn't invest in this relationship emotionally. Rather you know now than when you're in further.
Okay, moving on to Instagram. Britney +2 asks, "Hi Paul, hi Shay, do you see TJ contacting me?"
TJ. Hi Britney. Yeah, I do see him contacting you, Britney. I almost want to say in the next 3 days, but certainly the next 3 weeks. So I don't know if he is going to buy you a Christmas gift. I would like that. But I think so, yeah. I think possibly the next 3 days you may hear. So, yes.
Okay, and the unfortunate question from Jennifer. Hi Paul, can you tell me where I got my chlamydia from? I blame my current partner. He's blaming me, but I'm 100% sure it came from him being with someone else.
This is Jennifer. Hi Jennifer, sorry about that. It's a terrible...
It's awful.
Terrible infection, isn't it? If I tell you the answer, I think it's the end of the relationship. That's my feeling. I don't think it is because of hygiene on both parts. I'm discounting that. So, I don't think it's that. So it's got to be something else, my sweetheart, sadly. This is a dangerous game he's playing, Jennifer. Dangerous. So, sadly, it's the worst news. Good luck, my baby.
And seemingly the last question we have is from Priyanka. Says, hi Paul, would like to know what 2022 holds for me in the first 3 months.
What are you gonna do, Priyanka? It's like you go to a party and you expect the party to make you have a good time. Doesn't work like that. It's you that makes the party. So what are you going to do differently next year? You know what I mean? And that sounds hard. But for the first 2 months, nothing's going to happen. Because you're going to go, oh, it's 2022, blah, blah, blah. Until you put your foot on the accelerator and go for what you need to go for. With passion and drive. Now the minute you do that, then 2022 is going to be nice and progressive.
And next question is from Vladimir, who asks, hi Paul and Shay, recently a friend of mine, F-E-F-E, I don't know how to pronounce that name, reached out and she seemed a bit calmer. And now I'm wondering what's her motive, if any, with this interaction.
What's that name, Shay?
Don't ask me.
Just say it quickly.
I'm just going to call them
Vlad, hi. Okay, I think she, what her intention was, I think she reached out in a time of distress, to be honest. I think she had I think she needed to be heard. So whether she was saying this happened or that happened, and I think she needed a shoulder or an ear to listen and to lean on. But I think you did very well out of that lean or that talky session. So I do think she thinks that you're a great guy, and if you felt that you wanted to explore the relationship further, then it's safe to ask her out to dinner. That makes sense. There's a nice warm vibe going on. So if you're in the mood for a relationship or dating, I think she would accept.
Next question is from Emma, who says, "Hi guys, Merry Christmas. Will Neil sort things out? Will me and Neil sort things out?"
Emma, Merry Christmas to you, sweetheart. It's the first Christmas wish I got. Do you know that? Yes, you will. You and Neil need to stop. I don't know who keeps doing this. Is it you, Emma? I'm right. He's wrong. I'm right. Or he's doing it. I'm wrong. I'm right. She's wrong. This is a power game. I told you so. And I wish you guys would stop having this competition who's right. Because it's not worth it. It doesn't matter who's right. What we need is love to win the day. And I think there's enough love in the pair of you. So stop fighting about the small, insignificant stuff and work on the love. Very rescue-able. I don't even know if that's a word. Rescue-able. Rescuable.
Rescuable.
You know what I mean, Emma. Good luck, sweetheart. Kill it with love, baby.
So just waiting for some questions to come through.
It's the Pepsi time. It's the Pepsi time.
Do you have any words of wisdom? Oh, Emma says, spot on, thank you.
It's a pleasure, my baby, and thank you for that response. Because I felt I was waffling on a bit there, and I didn't mean to. But, this attitude, and it's in a lot of relationships, that people got to have the last word, or they've got to be right. Oh, a load of poopy caca. Okay, water the love department. And if he thinks he's right, go, yes, lovey, you are right. Yes, there, and let it go. Get on with the kissing.
Next question is from Cat Channel and Random, who asks, "Hello to all. Hey Paul, how do you see the acting career for me?"
Acting, you say? Acting, you say?
Welcome to the theatre.
What's that name?
Cat Channel and Random.
The heck is that?
The name of the YouTube channel.
Is it... Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Because we get female cats and male cats. Like George. Where's George? How do I see your acting career going? What are you doing the acting for? For what reason? Now, you want to be famous? Or you want to learn the craft, and that's the difference. I think you have the capacity to make it a career, but I'm urging you to fall in love with the craft rather than fall in love with the celebrity. Now, the minute you do that, then it's a whole different ball game. I was speaking to somebody years ago, and they said that a good actor can make reading a telephone book interesting, just the names and addresses. And then you think of the power of your voice and that being your tool, then it becomes a lot more different than just the celebrity side of things. If you truly love it, then it's going to be a career. Go for it, kitty cat.
Moving on to Facebook, Krista May asks, hello, I hope all is well. Do you see me being able to lose the weight I want? It's been a struggle.
Krista May, you've got the COVID curves, baby. The COVID curves. We all got them. Krista, it's winter with you, isn't it? So it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, wow. 2 has come up 3 times. How remote? So it's like jackpot. 2. I've got to say the next 2 months. But I've got to tell you that you're holding a lot of salt in your system. So you need to have a lot more water. Okay. You're going to... I don't know how many pounds you want to lose, Krista. I've got to go on the 2s. Is it 20 pounds? Okay, if you can watch the salt, please. More water. You're going to go down by, I've got to say, 20 pounds by February. Don't give up, please.
Not really a question, but I kind of understand where this is coming from. Jakunde asks, I don't know where my life is headed.
I understand that, Jakunde. I understand that. You need to be very, very careful, because there's a lot of sadness around you. A lot of sadness. And I think you're desperately unhappy with the work that you do, whatever it is. So I need you to find something you can do that brings out the happy person in you. Now, automatically I had to tell you that you need to dance more. I don't know why. So if you're a singer or dance, you need to dance. Now, I don't need you to go on Strictly Come Dancing or, America's Got Talent. You don't have to do that. You can dance around the house. Okay, if you can sing, put the radio on, sing. Okay, but you've got to do something which pleases your soul. Okay, even if it's a guitar, you don't have to be the best guitar player, but just strum, sing along. But you're in danger of becoming very, very depressed, and that is the problem. We've got to find something that you can be happy doing as well as your job. So that's what I'm on. But I've got dancing came through.
Okay, and back onto YouTube. Sorry, this is a difficult name for me to pronounce. Hyacinth. They asked.
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth, thank you. They ask, hey Paul, is A in love with me or has he been stringing me along? Thank you both.
Stringing you along. You fell for his used car sales talk, and he's a bit of a salesman. Bit arrogant as well. Ugh. Give him a slap. I don't like him. I don't like him because he's a typical alpha male. I'm the guy. I'm the one. Okay, and I'm the catch here. Not you, Hyacinth. It's me. I'm the catch. So you just get what I give you. And I don't like him. Fire him, please. And that's I know it sounds cold, but he's a salesman. Me no like.
Next question is from, I think it's your Jackie, Jacqueline Mayer.
Yeah. Hi, Jax. Hi, baby.
And she asks, hi there, Paul and Shay. I hope you are well. I am in need of relationship advice. My significant other appears to be having issues with alcoholism. Do you have any advice for me in terms of whether or not I should stick around?
Well,
I don't know if I can handle it anymore.
Jax, I saw you on Facebook, baby. I don't know if you, about a week ago, and you've lost weight, which is a great thing for a girl, great thing for a guy as well. But and I think I commented. I said, "Who's this hot chick?" Right? But your eyes were dead, babe. Your eyes had died, and I was kind of hoping you would respond, just say hi and. Here's the problem, Jackie. Here's the problem. Alcohol is the mistress. And your significant other is having an affair with alcohol. Because alcohol gives him escape, it gives him calm, whatever he gets out of it. And that's the problem. Now, you can't make him stop drinking. Because it's just going to drive him to drink. You complaining about it more, and he's going to be even more sneaky. But the danger, Jackie, is that he has an addictive personality, baby. And the minute he starts, it's not just going to be, fleetingly. He's in for it for another 4 months. So that's from now till April, March, April. He's walking a very, very fine line, my baby. There's 3 of you in the relationship. It's you, it's him, and the addiction. And there's no space for that addiction, babe. And that's what concerns me. I'm available. So if we need to get together, or you need to bring him as well. As big as he is, I ain't scared of him. I ain't scared of anything. Okay? But if he throws your family away for a few drinks, then it's really a pathetic and ridiculous situation, baby. I don't know if you can tolerate it. But I think it's unfair to make a decision on air, so to speak. So, baby, we'll open, even if you want to text or talk tomorrow, do so. God bless, sweetheart.
So we're going to move on to slightly happier things. And a little distraction before we take our last question. Beverly says VOA for your information.
What does that mean?
I didn't know, so I had a Google, and it either means Voice of America, so she's giving you a compliment saying your voice is really nice,
Or
Value Office Agency, Visa on Arrival, or Volunteers of America.
Beverly, the heck do you mean, my darling? What does VOA mean? Voice of America. Okay. Voice of Africa.
Yeah.
What's the question?
No question, just a little distraction.
Beverly, could you please back that up? Because now we won't sleep. No, because we don't know. We're in the jungle, baby. In the jungle. Welcome to
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. You can't say jungle.
So our last question is from Shield Nova, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I'm wondering what is ahead with the career for me, please. Thank you, and it's nice to see you on."
Thank you, Shield. Thank you very much. So are you undecided about your career? Is that what I'm getting? There's a change of direction. Change of direction coming for you, Shield. Now, I don't know if you thought about doing a course or studying or... You know what I mean? That's the feeling I've got. If you were to consider doing some online studies, I can tell you that there's going to be... The next thing you do, studying, that's the career you should be doing. I know that sounds a bit funny. Does that make sense, Shield? But here and now, I think you're bored. You're a bit obviously uncertain, and I think you need a little bit of a vitamin jab. And the vitamin jab for you is to study something. Make sense? What does VOA mean?
I still don't know, she's not answering.
Beverly! It's Beverly.
It's Beverly.
Beverly! It's VOA. Does anybody know what VOA is?
Nobody's helping. But with that has been the Destiny Hour.
What's VOA mean now?
No. There's been the Destiny Hour. Wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Thank you, folks. Quickest hour of our lives. I wish you peace, because the world is going crazy with the variants and anti-maskers and anti-vacciners. Okay, but wherever you stand in the world, just be safe, please, and count your blessings. Because, health is a blessing. And having said that, thank you, Shay, for mispronouncing all those names that you mispronounced.
It's what I do best. It's what I do best.
Thank you, baby. Folks, God bless. Look after yourselves. Until next week, take care.